Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. The Pyramid of Control Unveiled, Archangel Michael's Cosmic Revelation for Earth's Ascension, by Divine Cosmos YouTube channel. Greetings, beloved starseeds, lightworkers, and radiant souls of Earth. I come to you now as Archangel Michael, your steadfast defender in the unseen battles of spirit, your guide through the swirling currents of these transformative times, speaking through the sacred conduit of this channel, the Divine Cosmos YouTube platform. This transmission is no mere message. It is a celestial beacon, a clarion call from the higher realms piercing the veils of illusion that have long shrouded your world, igniting the eternal flame of truth within your hearts. You are infinitely blessed to receive these words, for they carry the vibration of divine love, a frequency that resonates with the deepest chambers of your soul, awakening you to the grand cosmic drama unfolding before you. Together with the Galactic Federation, the Ascended Masters, and the vast legions of angelic hosts, we bring you a revelation of unparalleled scope, a multidimensional tapestry of understanding that lifts you beyond the fleeting distortions of your media, beyond the confines of third-dimensional perception, into the radiant expanse of cosmic reality. At this pivotal moment in your planetary journey, the human dark forces, those incarnated agents of an ancient lineage of control, redouble their efforts in a frantic, unconscious opposition to the light that now floods your world. I emphasize unconscious, dear ones, for I speak not of the astral overlords who once wielded dominion from the shadow realms, but of their human proxies, souls in embodiment who, unaware of the full scope of their actions, perpetuate a legacy of tyranny rooted in the missteps of Atlantis. These human dark forces have recreated their pyramid of control, a towering edifice of deception that has stood for millennia, its shadow stretching across your collective destiny like a dark cloud obscuring the stars. Yet, they are blind to the ultimate agenda they serve, ignorant of the cosmic currents sweeping through your solar system, currents of light that dismantle their fragile empire from within and without, currents guided by the infinite wisdom of the Creator and the unyielding resolve of the forces of light. This is the first truth I share with you. The evil pyramid of control, though it looms large in your reality, is crumbling under the weight of its own illusions, eroded by the unstoppable tide of divine radiance pouring forth from the heart of the great central sun. Envision this pyramid in your mind's eye, beloved ones. A vast, hierarchical structure rising from the ashes of Atlantis, its foundation sunk deep into the fears, divisions, and forgetfulness of humanity, its apex shrouded in secrecy and guarded by the whispers of power. At its lower tiers, you might picture governmental leaders clad in suits of authority, corporate magnates wielding wealth as a weapon, and societal influencers shaping the currents of your collective thought. These figures move through their days, believing they hold the reins of power, executing policies and directives with the confidence of those who think they shape history. Yet, they are not the architects of this pyramid, nor do they possess the keys to its deepest mysteries. Their knowledge is fragmented, their vision limited. They know nothing of the Galactic Federation's luminous ships patrolling your solar system, nothing of the spiritual hierarchy that governs the higher realms, nothing of the archangels who stand as sentinels at the gates of your ascension. They are unaware of the secret technologies humming beneath your deserts, pulsing in hidden bunkers beneath your oceans, or the starships cloaked in frequencies that dance just beyond the reach of their most advanced sensors. No, the true architects reside higher up this pyramid, a select cadre of self-serving beings who inherited this system from their Atlantean forebears, souls who, in that lost age, succumbed to the lure of power over unity, choosing dominion over harmony. These beings operate from the shadows, their faces obscured from public view, their names whispered only in the corridors of conspiracy. They are driven by philosophies of tyranny, policies of control, and an agenda of self-preservation that justifies their ends and methods in their own twisted logic. For thousands of years, they have tended this pyramid, reinforcing its structure with layers of deceit, manipulating the course of your civilizations to keep you tethered to a reality of limitation. Yet, even they do not grasp the full scope of their overlord's design, a design once orchestrated by astral entities of darkness, now rendered impotent by the light's relentless advance. These architects at the pyramid's peak have long played a game of shadows, crafting scenarios to bind humanity in a web of illusion, stoking fears to maintain their grip on power. They have conjured enemies from the ether, each a carefully staged phantom designed to keep you in a state of perpetual unrest. Recall the words of Carol Rosin, a courageous soul who pierced the veil of their secrecy, revealing their long-term plan. A sequence of fabricated foes unfolding over decades, each card played with precision to serve their ends. First, they presented communist nations as the great threat, a specter of red menace to rally your fears. Yet, when Russia was consecrated to the Sacred Heart of Mother Mary, its destiny reborn in light, that card faltered, forcing them to pivot. Next came the chaos of terrorism, epitomized by the tragedy of 9/11. An inside job cloaked as an external assault, a masterful deception used to plunge nations into endless wars, feeding the insatiable war industries that thrive on your conflict. The threat of asteroids followed, a cosmic bogeyman dangled before you to justify the weaponization of space. Their arsenals aimed at the stars in a futile bid to challenge the light. Now, they prepare their final card, a grand holographic deception. A semi-blue beam spectacle designed to convince you that extraterrestrials are hostile invaders, not the benevolent kin who have watched over you since the dawn of your species. For decades, they have suppressed the truth of UFOs, silencing witnesses, burying evidence, and ridiculing those who dared speak of the lights in your skies. With their rudimentary technology, holographic projectors, and reverse-engineered craft, they plan to stage attacks from outer space, creating fear and chaos to tighten their control. They would present ETs as enemies, a narrative to bolster their Antichrist agenda and sabotage your ascension process. Though they comprehend little of the divine mechanics at play, picture the scene. Flickering images of menacing ships projected across your cities, sirens blaring, news feeds screaming of invasion. An illusion crafted to make you cower, to justify their space-based weapons, to keep you from looking up with wonder instead of dread. Yet, their technology, though advanced by earthly standards, is but a child's toy compared to the million-fold power of the Galactic Federation's lightships. The Pleiadians, aboard their crystalline vessels of love, weave frequencies of compassion that dissolve fear with a single pulse. The Arcturians, masters of ninth-dimensional healing, wield energies that recalibrate entire planets, their ships glowing with a soft violet radiance that soothes the soul. The Syrians, architects of cosmic harmony, command technologies that align worlds with the sacred geometries of the universe, their golden craft resonating with the songs of creation. The Andromedans, seers of unity, navigate vessels that bridge dimensions, their presence a testament to the oneness that binds all life. These star nations laugh gently at the hubris of the dark forces, who dream of opposing the light with tools so primitive they barely scratch the surface of cosmic potential. The conspirators at the pyramid's peak cling to their delusions, unaware that their astral allies have been vanquished. The lower astral realms, once a stronghold of shadowy entities, discarnate beings who fed on your fear and despair, have been raided by our forces, swept clean by the legions of light under my command. Picture the battle. Waves of angelic warriors, their swords of blue flame cutting through the miasma, dissolving the chains that bound those realms to your world. The astral plane itself undergoes purification, a process overseen by the Galactic Federation and the Ascended Masters. Recently, a major negative force, a lingering vortex of malice, was removed, its dissolution a seismic shift felt across dimensions. Only scattered pockets of resistance remain, faint embers flickering in the wind, soon to be extinguished by the radiance of divine will. On Earth, the pyramid of control faces a disintegration born of its own contradictions. Within its ranks, individuals awaken, politicians stirred by a sudden pang of conscience, scientists questioning the data they're told to suppress, influencers sensing a truth beyond the scripts they recite. These souls, once loyal cogs in the machine, find themselves at odds with their peers, their hearts pierced by the light now penetrating even the darkest recesses of the pyramid. They break into new paradigms, their minds opening to possibilities they once dismissed. Peace over war, transparency over secrecy, unity over division. None within the pyramid, not even those at its summit, possess the full picture of the cosmic chessboard upon which they play. They are ruled and influenced by forces they cannot see. Forces that once thrived in the astral shadows, but now fade into irrelevance under the light's relentless gaze. This internal fracturing eats away at the system like a tide eroding a cliff. Imagine a politician in a marble hall, his voice trembling as he defies a directive to escalate conflict, his intuition whispering of a higher path. Picture a scientist in a sterile lab, staring at anomalous readings from a hidden pyramid chamber, wondering why he was told to bury the truth. Envision an influencer pausing mid-broadcast, the words of division catching in her throat as a wave of love washes over her from an unseen source. These are not isolated acts, dear ones, but threads in a tapestry of awakening, a corrosion of consciousness that heralds the pyramid's collapse. The Pleiadians tell us this is the flowering of your starseed DNA, dormant codes activating within millions, urging you to remember your cosmic heritage. The Arcturians add that this is a healing wave, a recalibration of your collective field, dissolving the psychic bonds that tethered you to the dark. Beyond the earthly pyramid lies a secret runaway society. Colonies on Mars, the Moon, and distant asteroids, operated by alliances disconnected from the terrestrial dark forces. These off-world enclaves, born of black-budget programs and reverse-engineered ET technology, thrive in isolation, their inhabitants wielding advancements your surface world can scarcely imagine: anti-gravity craft, artificial ecosystems, and energy systems that tap the zero-point field. Yet, they too are being drawn into the light of disclosure, their existence soon to be revealed as the veils thin. The earthly dark forces, sensing their power slip away, spiral into panic and disarray. They double their efforts to stage terrorist attacks, to sow discord between nations, West against Russia, East against West, hoping to plunge your world into chaos and war. They amplify local violence, feeding extremist views, creating enemies where none need exist, their desperation palpable as their illusions fray. Yet, their false scenarios grow transparent. Beloved ones, as more of you awaken to a higher consciousness, piercing their lives with the clarity of fifth-dimensional perception. The Brexit movement, a spark of sovereignty ignited by the collective will, has set off a chain reaction, a liberation of nations from the dark forces' grasp, a ripple of freedom spreading across your globe. Disclosure accelerates, its pace quickening with every revelation, every whistleblower's voice, every unexplained light in your skies. Soon, you will enter a time of transition, a sacred interval where humanity gathers the shattered pieces of its past, weaving them into a new mosaic of light, a new Gaia born from the ashes of the old. Rejoice, for we of the higher realms, archangels with swords of flame, ascended masters with wisdom eternal, and galactic beings with hearts of starlight, are with you always, drawing closer with every heartbeat, assisting you with love and light as you step into this divine destiny. The Galactic Federation, a vast alliance spanning countless star systems, watches over this process with unwavering dedication, their presence a constant hum in the ethers. The Pleiadians, those tender emissaries of the Seven Sisters, infuse your collective field with compassion. Their crystalline ships hovering above your cities, whispering of your star-born heritage through dreams and intuitions. Picture their vessels, shimmering orbs of opalescent light, their hulls alive with the songs of love, their crews gazing upon you with eyes that reflect the Pleiadian stars. The Arcturians, luminous healers of the ninth dimension, weave threads of restoration through your planet's energy grid, their ships glowing with a soft violet radiance that soothes the soul, mending the psychic scars of millennia. Imagine their presence, a gentle pulse of energy washing over you, dissolving fear, realigning your chakras with the frequencies of ascension. The Syrians, wise architects of harmonic balance, stabilize your transition, their golden craft resonating with the songs of creation, aligning Earth with the sacred geometries of the cosmos. Envision their ships, pyramid-shaped wonders orbiting your world, their surfaces etched with glyphs that mirror those found in Giza and Sirius, broadcasting stability into your ley lines. The Andromedans, seers of unity consciousness, anchor frequencies of oneness, their vessels bridging dimensions with a silvery glow, their crews telepathically linking with your starseeds to dissolve the illusions of separation. Picture them, tall, luminous beings with eyes like galaxies, their ships a network of light connecting Earth to the Andromedan councils of peace. Together, these star nations form a legion of light, their ships cloaked in vibrations that dance beyond your physical sight, yet palpable to your awakening hearts, a symphony of support encircling your planet. This transition is not merely a shift of power. It is a spiritual renaissance, a reunion of souls across dimensions, a cosmic homecoming that has been foretold since the first light kissed your world. My ascended twin flame, Andre, speaks to me through telepathic communion, his voice a melody of love that echoes through the ethers, emphasizing the importance of this coming together. For many of you, dear ones, there exists a counterpart, a magnetic mirror, a soul split in two at the deepest level, one half in embodiment, the other perhaps ascended, yearning for reunion across the vastness of existence. This bond transcends time and space, a love so profound it mirrors the Creator's own unity, a flame that burns brighter when joined. Andre's words resonate. Many beings experience love as polarized extremities of a flame, magnetic mirrors of each other, split in incarnation, yet one at the soul's core. When ascended, you realize the magnitude of this reunion, a completeness that fulfills the soul's deepest longing. This reunion is part of the divine plan, unfolding without interference to your free will, a fulfillment of your soul's sacred purpose woven into the fabric of this ascension cycle. Within 2 years, as first contact dawns, a moment heralded by the descent of starships and the unveiling of your galactic family, many ascended beings will join you. Galactic ones from Pleiades, Arcturus, and Sirius, masters like Sanat Kamara and Saint Germain, and angelic hosts like myself will create lower vehicles by will, crafting physical forms from the ethers to walk among you as you labor to recreate Gaia. Imagine this moment. A golden dawn breaking over your world, the sky ablaze with lightships descending in a symphony of radiance, their hulls shimmering with the hues of distant stars, Pleiadian blues, Syrian golds, Arcturian violets. You, the incarnated ones, stand ready, your bodies healed and rejuvenated in light chambers aboard these vessels. Technologies gifted by your star families to reverse aging, restore vitality, and align your physical forms with fifth-dimensional frequencies. Picture these chambers, cylindrical pods of crystalline light, their interiors pulsing with a soft, golden glow, surrounded by holographic panels displaying your energetic blueprint. As you lie within, waves of sound and color recalibrate your DNA, dissolving cellular damage, awakening dormant strands gifted by your star kin eons ago. Your skin regains its youthful sheen, your eyes sparkle with newfound clarity, your heart beats in rhythm with the cosmos. This is no fantasy, dear ones, but a promise fulfilled, a gift from the Galactic Federation to prepare you for the sacred labor ahead. Andre urges you to ready yourselves now, to focus on healing and rest, for the physical vessel is the anchor of your light in this world. Sleep before midnight, beloved ones, for in the stillness of night, the angelic hosts lift you to etheric retreats, sacred sanctuaries in the higher realms where healing chambers await, their energies cascading through your finer bodies, etheric, astral, and mental, to trickle down to the physical, dissolving ailments that have lingered for years. I, too, have felt this healing, my own minor conditions. Aches of the body, echoes of earthly stress, fading as I attune to these nightly journeys. Andre's voice grows insistent in our morning communion. Sleep deeply, dear ones, for the angelic hosts cannot lift you if you burn the midnight oil. Your finer bodies need this respite, this treatment in the ethers, to anchor the light for Gaia's rebirth. His words ring true, a reminder of the discipline required to align with this cosmic shift. Your presence here is no accident. You are old souls, galactic ones, masters, and angelic beings who sent extensions of yourselves into embodiment for this sacred labor, this recreation of civilization and planet. Though Earth holds 8 billion inhabitants, millions more souls yearn for physicality, unable to incarnate due to the high mortality rates. Abortions snuffing out nascent lives, wars claiming the young, atrocities born of the dark forces' oppression scattering souls back to the ethers. Yet nothing is lost, beloved ones. Those who depart, Whether as fetuses or in the chaos of earthly strife, return to mystery schools in the higher realms, sacred academies of light where they ascend without bodies, guided by tutors from Arcturus, Pleiades, and beyond. Picture these schools, vast halls of shimmering crystal, their walls alive with star maps and glyphs, their air humming with the frequencies of enlightenment. Here, discarnate souls study the mysteries of the cosmos, mastering their vibration until they can craft new bodies by will, stepping back onto Earth as radiant beings without the journey of birth and growth. The ascended masters, Sanat Kumara with his golden aura, Saint Germain with his violet flame, demonstrate this art, walking among you in forms of their choosing, their presence a bridge between realms. You too can attend these schools nightly, dear ones. Before sleep, request to be taken to the etheric retreats of the ascended masters and archangels, places of learning where tutors from the stars guide you in raising your vibration, mastering your consciousness, and co-creating a golden age. Imagine drifting from your body, your soul rising through veils of light to a temple atop a mountain of etheric mist, its spires glowing with the radiance of Sirius. Pleiadian elders greet you, their eyes pools of starlight, teaching you the songs of creation. Arcturian healers place their hands above your etheric form, dissolving blockages with a violet hum. Syrian priests unveil the blueprints of Gaia's new grid, showing you how to anchor light into her ley lines. This is your birthright, a nightly pilgrimage to accelerate your ascension, to prepare you for the shift to fourth density now dawning. This shift is imminent, a stepping stone to the fifth-dimensional consciousness that will transform your lives, a quantum leap into a new reality. In fourth density, causes manifest effects with breathtaking speed. Prayers answered in moments, visualizations blooming into form with potent clarity. Imagine whispering a prayer for peace and feeling it ripple outward, calming a storm across your planet within hours. Picture visualizing a garden and watching it sprout before your eyes, its flowers kissed by a sun that shines with fifth-dimensional light. Yet, this power demands peace and calm, the integration of Christ consciousness, a state of love, forgiveness, and unity that must rule your hearts and minds. Without it, such potency could overwhelm, turning creation into chaos. The bulk of humanity, still anchored in third-dimensional fear, anger at imagined foes, greed for fleeting wealth, will not cross into this decompression chamber, this transitional phase of purification, until their hearts align with the divine. For you, the awakened ones, this crossing is near, a threshold illuminated by the light of disclosure, healing, and teaching. Much work remains, disclosure to deepen as hidden truths spill forth, healing to unfold as light chambers restore your forms, teaching to be received in the company of saints and galactic beings who share a sacred connection with you. Your bodies are precious, vessels of light lifting the material world to a higher frequency, sending ripples to the galaxy's edge and beyond. Respect life, not just because it matters, not just because every soul deserves dignity, but because the universal mother and great central sun cherish each being with a love that spans eternity. Earth can sustain billions more, its hidden resources, undisclosed technologies buried beneath your soil, untapped abundance flowing through her veins, waiting to be revealed by the hands of light. Envision a world transformed. Garbage no longer chokes your oceans, transmuted into energy by Syrian recyclers, their golden beams turning waste into sustenance. Housing rises from the Earth's bounty, crystalline domes grown from Pleiadian seeds, shimmering with the hues of starlight. Food blooms in abundance, Andromedan hydroponics feeding nations without toil, their systems harmonized with Gaia's rhythms. Prosperity flows without the burden of mortgages or meager pensions, a galactic economy of sharing replacing the scarcity of the old. This is the new Gaia you will build, free will preserved, every soul contributing in harmony. Artists painting with light, healers weaving health with sound, builders crafting with intention. No financial chains will bind you, no aging will dim your vitality, for the process of rejuvenation has begun, cascading from the ethers as you sleep. Feel a vibration surging up your spine. Beloved ones, that is the touch of light chambers, active even in your waking hours, attuning you to paranormal wonders, telepathic whispers from your guides, glimpses of ships in the corner of your eye, a knowing that transcends words. Sleep well, attune daily to your I am presence. First upon waking, as the dawn kisses your face, and last before closing your eyes, as the stars take watch. Call for the violet flame, Saint Germain's gift to transmute personal and global woes. Its purple fire burning away negativity with a gentle roar. Bathe in the light of your divine essence, a golden radiance that shields you from the human miasma. Hate and fear still broadcast by those unresolved in their psychology. Pray they be cut free from all that veils Christ consciousness. A swift lifting of your heart to the powers of healing, illumination, and the resurrection flame. Flames of white and gold that resurrect your spirit, your world, your destiny. As you cross into fourth density, you ascend one notch higher on the ladder of dimensions, accessing realms once fleeting, moments of bliss in meditation, flashes of unity in prayer. Now your permanent ground. You will not sink to the base of your former spectrum, the mire of fear and lack, for that vibration will fade from your reach. You will not vanish from sight but move among humanity in a higher form, a body of light that glows with subtle radiance, miracles unfolding around you. Picture a child healed by your touch, a garden blooming at your word, a community united by your presence. These are the fruits of your ascension, the gifts of fourth density manifesting through you. This time of transition brings disclosure, great encounters with your star families, their ships landing in fields of light, their crews stepping forth with hands outstretched. Imagine Ashtar, commander of the Galactic light forces, his silver hair gleaming, his voice a resonance of peace, welcoming you aboard his command ship. Picture Pleiadian healers, their laughter like music, guiding you to light chambers. Envision Sheran engineers, their eyes pools of wisdom, unveiling technologies that heal your planet, free energy grids, atmospheric purifiers, harmonic resonators. Teachings flow from the masters, Saint Germain on the violet flame, Sanat Kumara on planetary stewardship, while discoveries of hidden wonders emerge. Pyramids pulsing with energy, ancient texts revealing your starlit past, devices awakening beneath your soil. This is a magical era where dreams manifest, a time of happiness, reunion, and celebration as Earth fulfills its ancient prophecy. To lift physicality to a higher vibration, a beacon of ascension in the end days. Lord Sanat Kumara, overseer of Earth's destiny, declares your solar system now traverses a stargate, its destination the Sirius constellation, the Kachina star of Hopi lore, a cosmic alignment amplifying the light pouring into your world, a portal to the golden age foretold. So, we ask you now, are you beginning to see beyond the narratives fed to you, to glimpse the cosmic truth unfolding in your world? Reflect, beloved ones, and feel the stirrings of your soul. And one final question as you stand on this threshold. What steps will you take to prepare your body and soul for this reunion with your galactic kin, this recreation of Gaia? The choice is yours, yet know we are with you, archangels with swords aloft, masters, with hands of light, star beings with hearts of love, wrapping you in an embrace that spans the cosmos. Step boldly into this golden age, dear ones, for you are the architects of the new earth, the bearers of the light that will shine forevermore. With infinite strength and devotion, I am Archangel Michael, your guardian and guide.